And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is another day of Women's Euros action. It is match day 12. It is the final day of Group C. After what ended up being an absolutely heartbreaking night in Group B, in particularly for the Danish, because they just went out there with the mindset of, we know we have to beat Spain, but at the same time, we know they're a better team, so we're going to hold them, and we're going to hold them, and we're going to hold them, and then we're going to hit them right at the end. And that is what they tried to do, and give them credit where it's due. They did it so well. I wasn't able to watch as much of the match as I would have liked. It was my birthday yesterday, so I was busy in birthday activities until maybe like the last, I think, 20 minutes I was able to watch after everything had been sorted. And from what I saw, it was just an absolutely resolute Danish performance, camping in, blocking everything the Spanish threw at them, then trying to hit quick counters. I saw a couple of chances where the Danish forward tried to chip the Spanish goalkeeper, a couple of big saves from her. But then the moment right at the end that the Danes were fearing, in the 90th minute, the Spanish team got the winner with a brilliant header, and it finished 1-0, which means Spain progressed to play against England in the next round, as we predicted, and we already knew it would be Germany and Austria in the other game. But really, really strong effort from Denmark to force the pre-tournament favourites to need, well, they didn't need, a draw would have been enough for Spain, but a 90th minute winner to guarantee their position in the next round. So a great performance from them. Let's have a look at the other game from matchday 11 in the usual process of getting our points before looking ahead to matchday 12. If you are enjoying this series, please consider dropping a like, subscribing and sharing with a friend, and ringing that bell to get your predictions in before anyone else. Let's have a look at those results. So, it was 2 games yesterday. It was Finland, Germany and Denmark, Spain. I went for 4-0 and 2-0, so obviously it was 3-0 and 1-0. One short on both. No real complaints about either. Obviously, I spoke about Denmark and Spain, and Finland, Germany was always just going to be a matter of how many the Germans got in the end, with Finland already out and Germany already guaranteed as group winners. All in all, it is a matchday score of 2, bringing our tournament tally now up to 25, which I am very happy with, if I'm honest with you. Please let me know down in the comments how you are getting on, and let's have a look at Judgment Day in matchday 12 for Group C. And this is probably the most entertaining group so far. It is a unique situation where, going into the final day of the group, any of the 4 teams can get through to the next round, and any of the 4 teams can get eliminated. Obviously, Netherlands and Sweden are the 2 teams in the power position. They are on 4 points. Switzerland and Portugal are on 1 point. But if the miracle happens and both of the underdogs win today, and all 4 teams end up on 4 points, it will just come down to goal difference, as the head-to-heads between all the teams will end up cancelling each other out. So very, very fascinating how today is going to go. I do still think the favourites will come out on top in these matches, so I'm going to spoil that for you now. And I'm going to start with Switzerland and Netherlands, as that is the game that is just on the top here. I am going to go for a 2-0 win for the Netherlands. I feel like they are the stronger of, I don't know, it's weird, I don't really know how to describe it. I feel like Netherlands have less chance of conceding, which sounds bizarre considering they conceded more in the previous game, but that's more down to Portugal and Switzerland than it is the Netherlands and Sweden. So I'm going to go for 2-0 in Netherlands-Switzerland. I can see the Swiss putting up some sort of a fight, but from what I saw of Netherlands-Portugal, they've got far too much quality going the other way to really hinder their chances of going through. As for the other one, in Sweden and Portugal, as I said, I feel Portugal are more likely to score. I am going to give them a goal in this one, but I am still going to give it as a Sweden win. The Swedes have drastically underperformed in the previous 2 games. They should have beaten the Netherlands in their opener on paper, and they definitely should have performed better than the result they got against Switzerland last time out. So there is an opportunity for Portugal here to do something. Of course, if it does go a Netherlands win and a Portugal win, it then gets very, very interesting between Portugal and Sweden. I'm not 100% sure if it goes to count back, as in head-to-head or goal difference. If it's head-to-head, Portugal would go through, but we shall see. In my opinion, it is both the favourites that progress today, and then it becomes also very interesting if Netherlands and Sweden do both win, as they will then be on the same points as well in terms of who gets through to their relative quarterfinals. So again, goal difference will be the key today. And I think if it goes the way I've put it there, Netherlands will go through as group winners. So very interesting to see. As always, I will put in the description of the video today's fixtures, so you can let me know down in the comments what you think is going to happen. And I will be back tomorrow for the final day of the Women's Euros group stage, match day 13 in Judgment Day for Group D. Thank you very much for watching.